The Nemean Lion, the Golden Terror. Before heroes carved legends into stone, and before kings claimed dominion over the world, there was a forest where sunlight died upon the branches. A place where hunters entered but never returned. A place where the air itself seemed to hold its breath. This was the domain of the Nemean Lion, the golden-furred terror birthed not of nature, but of divine wrath. No mortal had seen it and lived to speak. Its hide was unbreakable. No iron could pierce it, no blade could tear it, no arrow could even bruise it. Its roar shook leaves from trees and courage from hearts. But the lion had not always been a creature of death. There was a time, long ago, when the beast remembered warmth, the warmth of the sun on its fur, the warmth of a mother's breath. But that memory was taken when Hera, queen of the gods and mistress of vengeance, touched it with her power. She did not bless the creature, she weaponized it. Under her command, the lion grew larger than any natural beast, its muscles woven with divine strength. Its teeth were sharper than bronze, its claws longer than daggers, its eyes burning with unnatural gold, and its hunger endless. So the lion hunted. Villages fled, forests emptied. Even gods whispered of the beast, for Hera had made something that answered only to her and to its own bloodlust. One day, winds shifted. The lion lifted its massive head from the carcass of a boar and sniffed. There, through the trees, came the scent of something bold, something unafraid, something human yet powerful. A man walked toward the lion's forest, a man with shoulders like hewn stone, a man wrapped in nothing but determination. Heracles. The lion stalked him at first. It circled silently, its paws producing no sound. Heracles stepped deeper into its domain, gripping his club as though greeting an old friend. He knew the creature was near. He could feel it. At last, the lion showed itself. It emerged between the trees like a golden storm, mane shimmering as though made of sunlight, body rippling with muscle thick enough to break a mountain. Heracles held his ground. The lion roared. Birds fled. The earth trembled. Heracles narrowed his eyes and stood firm, though the roar rattled his bones. Then they collided. The lion struck first, claws flashing like lightning. Heracles blocked with his club, but the mighty wood shattered. Splinters exploded. The hero was thrown back, crashing through a tree trunk. The lion pounced. Heracles rolled aside as claws tore into the earth where he'd been. He swung the broken haft of the club, but it bounced harmlessly off the beast's hide. The lion struck again, and Heracles narrowly avoided the jaws snapping for his throat. Realization dawned. No weapon could kill the beast. His fists would have to. The lion lunged, and Heracles did not dodge this time. He stepped into its attack, wrapping his arms around the beast's massive neck. The lion roared in shock as Heracles heaved, lifting it off the ground. But the lion fought like a tempest unleashed. It thrashed, it clawed, it dragged Heracles through dirt and stone, trying to throw him off. Its fangs snapped inches from his face, hot breath burning like fire. Heracles tightened his grip. Hera watched from above, fury rising as the mortal dared challenge her creation. Lightning flickered across the sky, not from Zeus, but from her rage. Still, Heracles held on. The lion slammed him into a boulder. Heracles saw stars, felt warm blood trickle from his shoulder. The lion tried to claw free, but he rolled, pinning it beneath his weight. With a final surge of strength, he tightened his arms around the beast's throat. The lion's roars weakened, its claws slowed. For the first time, the Golden Terror felt something alien. Weakness. It stopped struggling. The forest grew silent. Heracles rose, panting, bruised, battered, but victorious. He looked down at the creature, admiration flickering in his gaze. The lion, even in death, remained majestic, a king of monsters. But Hera would not allow her creation to be forgotten. She sent a final whisper of magic, freezing the lion's features into an eternal snarl of defiance. Heracles removed its hide, discovering its indestructible nature only after defeating it. And when he draped it over his shoulders, even gods took notice. For the Nemean Lion, feared by all, lived on, not as a terror, but as a symbol of indomitable strength. Its legend roared louder in death than it ever had in life.